A bit of an awkward hand because we have 5 lands, but I guess we're on the draw. And we've got a late game plan. I mean, we've got a 2-3 drop. I really can't mulligan this hand. This is definitely a hand that could be punished from just drawing a bunch of lands, but I got to keep it. I can't justify mulliganing a hand that's got a really solid 2-3 drop. All right, it has begun. If we didn't draw lands for the rest of the game, we'd probably be fine. All right, step 1, did not draw a land. That is good. Remember, our deck is this archetype is the best at grinding in the format, in my opinion. I think that's tough to argue. I can't imagine a deck grinding better than, I wasn't expecting Slab Hammer. It's a strange play after a blinding drone. They feel like kind of dual strategies. All right, so we're against a blue-white. Well, I said we didn't want to draw a land for the rest of the game, so I guess if we didn't draw a land for the rest of the game, we wouldn't be able to play Defiant Bloodlord, but we've got the synergy in hand. Let's just play Lantern Scout and get in for a little lifelink here. All right, take it. I don't see a reason to... If he's so bold as to attack into a Lantern Scout and force... I don't see why I'd want to force a trick. Especially since I have the zone for whatever he's going to play here. If anything. No land play either. Interesting. That was a good draw. That is what is known, my friends, as a good draw. So let's just Isolation Zone the Scythe Master and bash in for 4. Nightwatch doesn't actually have the best synergy with Lantern Scout, oddly enough. Because it won't gain flying until after you've dealt your damage. Yeah, so that's something, but not a huge deal. That's the best play he's got? All right, and leave up Gideon's Reproach, probably. Something along those lines. Whatever. Tar Snare. Yeah, well... Let's go for it here. Oh. Gotta have Reproach, right? Or the destroy an attacking creature. Which I've only played against once in however many drafts. 13. It is an uncommon, but it's pretty weird that I haven't seen that card much. I haven't even gotten to play with it yet. Well, if he's got Reproach, he's kind of got to play it here. Ah, there it is. Immolating Glare. Got it. Okay. So I guess he was just deliberating, should I do it on that guy or wait for the Night Watch? But I mean, I could have played around it, but I don't see the advantage of playing around it. It's going to be a problem for the rest of the game. He does have to leave up 2 mana in order for me to do that. But what am I? I mean, I'm only going to attack with Aeronaut for like the rest of the game. I don't think that's good. We are officially out of life gain synergies. So, what's my plan? What would he have? I'm trying to think of what he could have that would be a legit combat trick. What are the cards? Can you think of them? What are the cards? It's not Tandem Tactics. Mighty Leap. There's one. I guess we'll take it. It's mostly just because we're ahead, and I've got like a... I don't know. Mostly I if he's so boldly going to attack into it... Although that time it was less bold because like I could block and nothing would happen. All right. Sure. The fact that he used the Slab Hammer is surprising too. Alpha Protector. Okay. Is he still going to attack? Not attacking this time. That's pretty cool. All right. Let's bash in. We're going to play the Bloodlord. I don't care if he knows about it. So, haven't figured out opponent's deck yet because he got mana screwed game 1, but he does have Immolating Glare, which is going to be really strong. It's definitely a strong card. Our deck, oh man, can you imagine if our deck had that? So busted in the black-white deck because you can just sit back in the black-white, right? And just cohort them all day while destroying their best creature. Yeah, seems insane in the black-white archetype. Slabhammer seems really out of place. Alpha Protector has Slabhammer, I guess. 3/6 Vigilance. Seems decent. Blinding Drone with no colorless mana. So opponent still haven't seen what kind of flying capabilities they have yet. In terms of sideboard against a blue-white deck, I still don't know how aggressive it is. Like, Tandem Tactics seem like decent options if they're hyper aggro, but we already saw some good Searing Light targets. Tar Snare seems fine still. It kills Scythe Master. Might be some other stuff it kills. Otherwise, Witness the End is for more of a slow deck. He doesn't strike me as a slow deck. He does have reactive cards like Immolating Glare and maybe Reproach. And I think Witness the End tends to be a lot better against, the attacking or blocking creature cards because they have to, sit on them until a certain board state happens. So then you can just Witness the End them out of their hand, which is good. But I think we'll keep it the same for now because we don't have enough information. So let's do it again. So we're on the draw. Again, we have both colors. I think we're going to keep this. We have a 2-drop. If we draw any mana, we can play our 3-drops. Potent Mulligans. Could get mana screwed. We did run 18 lands for this reason, though, right? So we can at least... Like, all we have to do is hit our 3rd land, and we're making plays. I mean, we get 3 draws to find a land too, which is not insignificant. All right, last turn to draw that. Last turn to draw that land. All right. Give me that land. Give me it. Oh, you deck. Why do you do this to me? Give me that land, deck. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. We have a more than 50% chance to draw land. More than 50%. There it is. I'm just going to kill this now. I'm not even going to fuss with taking more damage. We're going in pure protection mode. I'm not even going to let him play a trick or anything like that. Probably should have stayed back to block there, I guess. But next turn I can go Lantern Scout, and then I can go... Scythe Master looks pretty bad against the Protector. We also could do Malachor Familiar. General Tazi. All right. Tazri. Which ally is he going to search up? He's got 2 cards left in hand. Core Blade Whirl. All right. If that's the best ally he's got to search up, we're looking okay here. Take the Protector. I guess I should have stayed back to block that, yeah. War Cleric. Yeah, it's a way to gain life, I guess. Let's go, Guess we go Lantern Scout. Yeah, we're going to go Lantern Scout first. I could have done the Malachor Familiar there to block General Tazri, I guess, but if he attacks with General Tazri, then I can possibly... Well, we'll see. I wanted to just get a little life gain going. Okay, let's bounce the Scout. So he would have bounced the Malachor Familiar anyway, which means the Familiar or the Scout play actually panned out a bit better. All right, so now we got to go full on defense mode, but we'll play the. If we draw the white, I might just take out the Tazri so we don't get tempoed. Did not draw the white though. All right, let's go Familiar, pass. 2 cards left in his hand. Basically, we can win if we draw white mana, so we can start making multiple plays a turn. All right, it's pretty scary. Should I play around tandem tactics? I don't know. Do I have that luxury? Tandem tactics is not going to protect that. Guess we'll just protect damage. Guardian of Tazim is very scary. Really, really want to rip a white mana now. White mana, please. Ooh, deck. I needed you, and you didn't come through for me. So I could replay Lantern Scout. I can go Work Lyric. Lantern Scout makes the best use of mana. He's going to swing with this. I don't want to trade Work Lyric. I don't want to trade Scout. Could play Scythe Master. That can trade for Reflector Mage, block Blade Master, or Blade Whirl. So Aeronaut blocks that. Trade with this. If he has an ally, he's going to get First Strike, though, which is a big problem. But it's going to be a problem regardless. Guess we're playing Scythe Master. We get, I think, just one turn to rip the white mana or else we're dead. So it's going to tap Scythe Master, I suppose. Oh, Aeronaut, okay. So we got to trade Scythe Master for Reflector Mage. Take just an absurd amount of damage. I think we're going to die. Maybe not, though. If I'm lucky, if he has no follow-up, which seems extremely unlikely. Oh, he did have Mighty Leap. Okay. All right. Well, we're definitely going to die. I think I just ran out of stuff to do. We didn't rip the white mana in time. Still didn't get the white mana. So if I play anything here, I'm still dead, right? I play Drana's Emissary. I block. I have to chump this. Block. Still take 3. That's not going to work. I play anything, I die. Is that right? Can't even make a double play because we just went the whole game without finding. Yeah, we're super dead. I'm going to show him a card he already knows about. All right, that's a tough loss. Not happy about that one. Our opponent did get screwed game 1, and we got screwed game 2. So maybe we'll both be able to draw fine in game 3. But yeah, sitting on 2 isolation zones, not finding the second white. That is a painful one. Our deck is extremely good. I'm not even going out on a limb saying it's better than our opponents. So even with the Guardian of Tazim, this seems like a match we should be able to very easily win. All it really comes down to is drawing better than we did. Our opponent certainly has good cards in there, but gonna have to go to game 3, which does suck. But let's go to game 3, draw better, and win. Nothing else to be said, right? We still don't have a sideboard I want to do. I don't want to bring in Bone Splinters. I don't want to bring in Witness Hand. Don't want to bring in anything, I don't think. Tandem Tactics. Guess it would have been okay. We're going to keep it as it is, and we're just going to draw better in game 3 here. I think if we see a good distribution of spells and lands, our deck is one of the most powerful in this format. It really is. So all we're asking is a good distribution of spells and lands. That actually does not qualify. This one we're going to have to take. Still don't have the double white, though, which is awkward. We're going to bottom the Chain Mage. Prophet of Distortion is my guess. Hedron Blade. That's interesting. We really should be able to beat this deck. I'm really feeling like this is a match that feels like we should win. I mean, Hedron Blade doesn't even seem good against us, right? All right. 6 and 7 drop in hand is, I mean, we'll take a look here. We have 1 6 drop, 1 7 drop, and they're both in our mulliganed hand. It's not what I like to see. I'm thinking he's got Reflector Mage in hand, but we're still going to obviously, play into it here. Could have spell shrivel, it looks like. Okay. Or horribly awry. Oh my god. I'm going to commit seppuku, guys. Core Blade Whirl again, or something else this time? Stonehaven Outfitter. Alright. I guess that makes sense with the Hedron Blade now. Lantern Scout. We're just going to Isolation Zone here. Take care of the general. Prevent damage. Could have saved it for the Guardian of Tazim, I guess. But Lantern Scout and Ondu War Clear can't get past that. Alright, Seer's Lantern into Stonehaven Outfitter is my guess. Plus equip. Oh, I can't equip. Alright. Whenever it dies, draw a card. Interesting. Alright. Land. Thank you. Let's go Scout plus Cleric here. We're just making plays. I understand the lifelink aspect is going to be turned off, but I just want to get some dudes on board at the moment. Set up for Defiant Bloodlord, Oblivion Sower, all of that good stuff. So this is a 4/4 attacking. Yeah, not what I like to see, but it's going to happen. So, really want to rip a land here so we can go Oblivion Sower. Especially after he's played the Reflector Mage. Land, please. Not the land. We'll play the Emissary and pass. Still a decent draw. Just a land away from Oblivion Sower, which I think is going to make a world of difference here. He gets to blink Reflector Mage. Man, that's painful. My god, is that painful. I don't know how to beat that without removal, I guess. Land, please. Still can't get the land. How much colorless mana does he have? Oh, I can't play it because of stupid Reflector Mage. Alright, we'll play Lantern Scout. Hopefully he doesn't have more colorless mana. I think we'll make this trade. That's interesting. I think maybe I just make this trade then. He's going to blink it anyway. If he's going to blink it, then he could... I'm going to block like this. Pretty sure he's got a combat trick, but Eiley's got Death Touch. So let's just make him blink that. Thought Eiley disappeared for a second there. Alright, let's gain life, I guess. Actually... Oh, she's not an ally anyway. Alright, well, I didn't want to do that anyway because of sheer drop. We want to wait. Still just a land away from playing Oblivion Sower, but at this point it's worse, isn't it? He's got the combat trick, which does suck. Blinding Drone's a problem too. He needs the colorless for this. I would like a removal spell, but I guess Tar Snare's not going to do it either. Finally found the land. So let's say I play Emissary plus... I can't play the Pilgrim. So if I play Oblivion Sower, I won't get the lifelink. If I play Emissary, I will get the lifelink. I can swing for 5. We'll go to 12. He cracks back for 10. I play the Oblivion Sower. And he blinks it. And I also can't block this. Or I can, but it gets Death Touch. Which seems like a problem. If I gain 5, he still gets to blink, which is a big problem too. I think we're going to, regardless, have to be doing... Well, he's going to bounce the Oblivion Sower, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Emissary, life gain, block, crackback 4, 7, 9, 10, bounce something. Probably Emissary. Otherwise, Oblivion Sower, pass. Still gets to swing with everything. He's got a combat trick. Could have Immolating Glare. Probably has Mighty Leap in hand. Are we dead to Mighty Leap? give this flying. We can go to 9 life. All right, we're going to play Oblivion Sower and pass. Only got a Tranquil Expanse, but... So we can blink that with the mage, do that. He's going to get us with a combat trick real good here too, but no choice. So let's say he uses Blinding Drone to tap War Cleric. I use it in response to go to 9. I'm left with 1 blocker, but then he can't blink. I have a feeling I'm going to have to play Eiley and make sacrifices, but I can't even do that when he blinks and bounces the Oblivion Sower. Okay, using the Reflector Mage ability now. Bouncing the Sower. So he attacks for 8. I don't think I can block because... But if he has Mighty Leap, then I'm dead. If he has Tandem Tactics, then I'm dead. He's basically forcing me to block or I'm dead. Right? Does that sound right to you guys? Any combat trick and we're dead. So I can double block the Displacer. And if he's got Mighty Leap, he kills both my guys. But I kill Displacer. And then I take 5. I go to 4 after using War Cleric. And then I can follow up with Eiley and Drana's Emissary or Oblivion Sower. Which he can tap down and then attack in and kill me. So that's not going to work. I can block Stonehaven Outfitter with War Cleric, take 4, gain 2, go to 9, play Emissary and Eiley, smash back for 3, gain 3. Still haven't dealt with this. I think we're between what's called a rock and a hard place. I think we're done, son. All right, we're going to block like this. Just make him play a trick, gain some life. Why didn't he just kill us? I don't get it. Couldn't he have just flown over top? I don't know. Feel like he could have. I don't even get it. Click drawn creature, yeah. Doesn't even matter. Does not even matter. Alright, got the land. Can't even gain enough life here, can I? So I've got 8 mana, which means I can go... I can't play Oblivion Sower because of stupid Reflector Mage. Guess we go Emissary. No cards left in hand. Gotta gain all the life we can. Or does that... Right. Because I can also play Eiley here. He's gonna... Let's say I get in for 5, I go to 10. I have 2 blockers. He can blink 1. He can blink the Eiley. I'd go to 10. He can smash in for 8. That's not enough. Alright. Well, I think we're swinging then. We're going to go to 10. Plus we can sack creatures if we have to. Which we may very well have to. I don't have any high toughness creatures to sack, which makes Eiley a bit worse here. He's 1 short of lethal if he were to tap down Eiley and attack. Well, I guess that's not true. Alright, so just blinking Reflector Mage. Getting that double first strike. So the question is, do I want to sack anything to Eiley? I think the answer is no. He doesn't have lethal, right? He can only attack us for 8, which is a lot. But we're going to gain 3 back. Can't play Eiley. I think we still have to... I think we have to allow it. We have to keep all of our creatures. I can block the Blinding Drone, which is good. So I only take 7. That's beatable. All right. Gonna take it. There we go. Okay. So let's Isolation Zone Displacer. And he can't do that stupid blink anymore. Then he can tap with Blinding Drone. I have to think about this now. I do have to take out Displacer. If I don't take out Displacer, I'm just going to lose. Because how good it is with Reflector Mage. I can't replay Eiley. I'm going to have to do some chump blocks, but I don't have a choice here. I think I've got an Isolation Zone Displacer. Then let's say he smashes in with everything. I can go to 6. He can tap taps something with Blinding Drone, like say he taps onto Work Lyric and then I do that, I'd go to 6. He can smash for 4, 6, 8. I would have to chump Stonehaven. I think we're just going to have to allow that. If I don't take out Displacer, I just don't win. So you can tap Work Lyric, like I said, I can go to 6. Then I block outfit, a chump Outfitter, take 4, go to 2. Okay, that's actually still not dead. Still not dead. Close though. He can attack and tap, which is pretty sick, but it's still not dead despite that. He didn't even do it. So we use the Work Lyric. We go to 6. He attacks with everything. We chump this. It's the play. It is the play. I think I'd rather chump with Lantern Scout because this drains every turn. That makes sense. But this is a 3-2, which can block. I still think it's in our favor to drain. So we're going to, because we need all the life we can get. So we're going to cohort here, gain 2, go to 6, chump Stonehaven Outfitter. And then we can play Oblivion Sower plus Eiley, which I think is going to be good enough. Yeah, we're going to go Oblivion Sower, make sure we tap our mana right. Wait a second. Let's make sure I'm not dead. He has 5 attackers. I'm going to be able to go to... I'm trying to think if I want to play... So he can tap my Oblivion Sower. Kind of has to. If he taps my Cleric, though, I'm still left with... Problem is, if I play Eiley and Oblivion Sower... If I play Eiley and Oblivion Sower, then I can't sack the Oblivion Sower. I think we actually play Eiley... Yeah, I think we play Eiley Malachor Familiar. Because then if he taps, it's less relevant, I think. Right? Possibly. Probably. He could tap onto Work Lyric. And then I would be... If I tap a guy, I go to 5. I have 2 blockers. He taps that. I block here. I block here. I'm at 5. I would only take 4. If I play Oblivion Sower, Eiley, he taps Work Lyric. I'm still left with 2 blockers. I can block here, still take 4, still be okay. I think we're going to do that instead then. Although if I play the Malachor Familiar, I can also sack to gain life in a pinch, which might actually be better in retrospect. And we're going to do this instead, because if I need to gain life, I think that's better. I think this is better. Like, I can play Oblivion Sower next turn and sack it, but if I don't have this up to gain life, I could just straight up die. Tapping Eiley. Okay. That's okay too. Not great though. But okay. Still not dead. He's going to have the first strike, which would have made the Oblivion Sower a slightly better play, but we're still okay. We're not dead. I don't think, right? Might have to sack something, huh? So let's go. Yeah, not being able to take something out this turn is making it more difficult, huh? So I guess I have to block two things. I can go to 6, which is still just not enough, huh? Now I'm thinking is work clear. We don't have another. Yeah, all right, we're gonna block like this then. And the plan is gain life and let that resolve. Then we sack this first, gain more life. And then we sack the familiar. Gain more life. Okay. Take 4. Drain. So close to being able to get there. I almost need to play Bloodlord first. But I have to kind of play the Oblivion Sower. They enter tapped or... No, it doesn't. So if I were to hit enough lands here... If I hit 4 lands... Hit 3 lands. I'm 1 short of being able to play Bloodlord, but I don't think I guess I probably couldn't have anyway. Using a lot of my clock here too. So I'm going to be at 15. I want to keep all my guys. I just don't think I can. Let's say I block like this. Actually, taking out the... Well, no, it's actually... Let's say I do like this and then sack the Oblivion Sower. I take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think that's probably correct. We've only got a minute and a half. Dangerously low on time. Gotta block like this. Otherwise, you can block like this and then sack the Bloodlord. Guess I'd do that. Keeping Eiley seems better, I think. Alright. Ended up losing, but tried my best. Alright. Best deck I've drafted in the format. Opponent could have killed us a lot earlier. He gave us a sporting chance, but I think we just could not get there. So if we ripped 4 lands from that Oblivion Sower, we would have been able to play, but then I wouldn't have been able to sack it. So I guess that still wouldn't have worked out. Best deck I've drafted in the format. Still lost round 1. Going back to Swiss. Nothing else to say. We'll see you then.